Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Nancy, congrats on first. Get your points here.
Happy! I have been held here by Soon for 2/3 of a decade. I'm being kept prisoner by an elaborate ruse.
Hey, Kaizen. Thank you for the resub. Welcome in. How's it going? Dragon says, I think Nicole's house thing doesn't unlock another room for another 4 to 5 days. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easier then, because we have a lot on the docket, so one less thing to worry about then. Study for biology and English finals. Good luck, good luck. Think I'm gonna need it. Maybe you don't. No, this is actually Grogu. Grogu. Alright, how's everyone doing today? Can you get a sub-summon for that? Let me see here. So I'm a little congested. I don't think it's allergies, though. I think it's just the fact that I'm severely sleep deprived. That happens. Less than 2 hours. Kaizen's ready. Wait, were you able to pre-download or no? There you are. Sub-summon for Kaizen. No? Okay. Well, hopefully it'll download quickly. Getting distracted. Kirok, welcome in. Me too. I was sleeping until my power went out. The minute my fan shut off, oh no. The power's back up. Well, I mean, it's good that power's back, but not available in the English eShop for some reason. Huzzah, we're free. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, so I just got back from the theater. The IMAX theater. So we were watching The Mandalorian and Grogu. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It felt more like an extended episode of the show, as opposed to like this big like epic movie. But I thought it was fun. If you keep in mind that Star Wars, especially this guy, was meant for like general audience, like everyone, young and old. I think like don't expect like a big Skywalker epic or anything like that. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was fun. It was like an extended episode of The Mandalorian. That being said, okay, so you can watch it without having seen like any previous like Mandalorian or any other Filoni stuff, but you will absolutely appreciate it more if you've not only seen The Mandalorian but also the Clone Wars, and even so before the Clone Wars series, there was a Clone Wars movie that effectively was it was like a theatrical premiere episode to the series called Star Wars The Clone Wars. You will absolutely appreciate it a lot more if you've seen that and the whole well, not the whole thing, but like key parts of the Clone Wars series, Star Wars Rebels, The Mandalorian. Basically, if you've seen all the Filoni stuff, you'll appreciate it. But you can still go in not having seen any of the Mandalorian stuff and still have fun. Because it's just, think of it as like a fun adventure. It's not some big, like, lore-heavy stuff. Guess what I got on my... I heard! Congratulations! But yeah, this is a popcorn bucket. So... Ta-da! Yoda, Frank Oz, he wasn't. Yeah, this is not Yoda. This is Grogu. Made decent progress in Ace Attorney today. Only 4 segments left of final case. How long do you think it'll take you? Alright, so if we can't do the next thing of the... Oh, downloading resources. What are we downloading? By the way, I heard that they added the final missing voice lines from, like, Natlan stuff. Or, like, 5.2 to 5.7. So it's fully voiced now. Also, I hear that the only missing lines were actually Dane. All right. Let's see. Oh, 3.5 hours. That's not too bad. That's like just a couple days for you. For some reason, my brain always insists there is a second A in Alien. It always takes me way too long to correct myself. I spent like 2 minutes trying to spell it. What is it again? What is this red squiggly line underneath?
Take this. Receive the blessing of the new moon.
Might be able to finish it on during the download. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You've got mail. Oh, it's Yunjin's birthday. By the way, yeah, if you guys weren't here yesterday, Kaizen was like, you really need to pull for Durin, so we pulled for Durin. Now, here's the thing. We still have enough to guarantee Sandrone and then a C2 Raiden if they both run. But assuming a Leeway Chronicle Wish happens soon-ish, I really need to win one or both of those to try for or guarantee Child. By the way, a bit of a warning for when you eventually play Ace Attorney. You did nice? Yeah. And again, we can still guarantee Sandrone, we can still guarantee Raiden C2. But if we want to go for Child, I need to win at least one of those. Assuming a Chronicle Wish is soon. And then to guarantee him, I would need to win both. Or lose and guarantee early. Found it really funny because earlier today I said I was going to fail my math test, stream my math test. I felt like it was easy. Afterwards, I started streaming. Hey, congrats though, because I saw I got an A. How was your overall grade then? Did it bring that up or? Yeah, I don't have the resources to level him up right now, but we'll work on that. Prune is at level 80. We'll probably keep her at 80 for now. Hey, overall, nice. Congratulations. So one less thing to worry about now. How many more you got left? I guess I'm gonna need a lot of these boss mats for that. Where am I on Nicole stuff? That's probably fine. But now that I have Nicole and Prune and Durin, does this mean I need to go for a Varka rerun? That's another thing. Dang it. Let's see. Felt so nervous. I have 4 more. That's not too much. That's not too bad. It's a big audio delay. When is Varka due for a rerun? Let's see here. Because in terms of characters that haven't had a rerun yet, let's see. We're expecting Columbina in Luna 8. Zebai probably runs early in Snezhnaya. Varka would be next. Shoot. Final Case of Ace Attorney 1 isn't actually originally part of the game. It was added in. Hey, whoa, Sparkle, welcome in. How you doing today? But yeah, if Varka is relatively early in Snezhnaya, we're... Time to play the game! Welcome in, Sparkle. How are you today? I'm a little stuffy, and again, I don't think it's allergies or me sick or anything like that. It's just I got very little sleep last night, and usually once I'm up for a long time or severely sleep deprived after a while, the congestion kicks in. Sorry, wrong. Okay, no worries. But welcome in. Dragon says I can't do the second part of the Witch's Lodge yet, so we might have less things to worry about. Won't affect anything from the other game. Wait, hold on. It was added in a re-release. So it won't affect anything from the other games in the original trilogy as was made after them. However, it does affect stuff after that. So it's actually recommended to stop playing 1 once you hit that case and go back to it after. Okay, so it's kind of like a Xenoblade 1, how they added extra stuff after the definitive edition. It's kind of like that, right? Basically. Rise from the Ashes it sort of causes some narrative problems for it to be after the original final case of 1, but before 2 starts. Okay. Did you actually get that Durin? Yeah, but he drained my polls. Marco and Nicole. Oh, C6 prune. Mine's only C4, and Durin is just like below Flint's and Nefer, if I remember correctly. I was just joking about getting him, you know. Guys, I could have saved a lot of polls. Like, again, I don't dislike Durin or I don't mind having him, but at this point in time I actually would have preferred to save the polls. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, but but yeah, I have like a lot less polls now because not only did Nicole take 80, Durin took 77. So I mean, yay for my longest Genshin win streak, but at the same time, it's like, ooh, like I'm glad we're fine for Sandrone. I'm glad we're fine for whoever we want next, whether it's C2 Raiden or it's Alice or whatever. But now, assuming, again, right now I'm just assuming Sandrone and Raiden are both in Luna 8. If a Leeway Chronicle Wish happens, I can't even, like, realistically try for Child unless I win at least one of those. And then I can't guarantee Child unless I win both of those. Characters who shouldn't be there at that point are there but wouldn't have been there during that time in order for the events. So is that like just kind of like mess up the whole timeline? When did this happen? Yesterday. Yeah, because Kaizen was like, "Oh, if you got Nicole, you really should get Durin." And I was like, ah. I was like, I mean, we technically can, but I was hoping to get them early if we were gonna. Can't say it's non-canon because Rise from the Ashes has some of its characters return in later games after the original trilogy. Okay, so basically it's like a Xenoblade situation where the what was the addition to Xenoblade 1 called? I forgot. Is it on here? No, it's in my Xenoblade collection box. Future Redeem, thank you. Yeah, so it's like that situation where like you play. I still recommend people play Xenoblade 1, then 2, then the 2 DLC Torna, and then go back and play Future Redeem before diving into Xenoblade 3. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. We still have to play the Xenoblade 3 DLC. Dang it! Persona first. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Honestly, if I mean, I kind of regret going for Durin because I got other priorities. Like, again, I didn't really need to have a team with Nicole. We just pulled for Nicole because I like the character, but Kaizen's very persuasive. Yeah, but now I don't have polls. I don't even have the means to like build him yet, so he'll have to wait. Don't know whether the Xenoblade thing messes up timeline. Like, right, yeah, but I mean, like in terms of the order that it's recommended, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it messes up timeline, but just in terms of like the recommended order of playing, I will keep that in mind. Then I'll just keep in mind that it's basically a Xenoblade situation. Okay. Anyway,
Add Astra.
wait, Dragon, have you tried doing the other, like the second lodge thing? Like, what happens? You know, I'm also running short on Mora now. So before Luna 8 drops, I'm going to have to farm some Mora. But we have time. Oh, I think I have a standard pull. Let's go. We have 2. What's my pity? We have 21. It's going to take us up to 23. Here we go. Wish me luck. I need 4 stars so I can get pulls back here. Here we go. I looked at the screen in the event menu. It said 4 days today. The screen in the event menu. Okay. I'll check that out. I guess I was absent from stream when this happened. Yeah, it was yesterday. You were here yesterday, right? Yeah, it was like right after we did the Milliaster stuff. All right, so now we're at 23. Character leaves in the original final case. It's back in Rise from the Ashes, but hadn't come back yet in 2. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I was playing Genshin myself. Okay. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, we absolutely cannot pull for anyone else or anything else. No Lowen, no Moika until Luna 8. We are expecting drip marketing Sunday, which is that feels weird, but that's based off the fact that the last drip marketing apparently was on a Sunday. Which was Nicole. Lowen and Prune were on the Monday. So yeah, right now, Sunday. Hoping for Sandrone. And their absence is a major plot point in 2. This is not just a minor error. Is it possible that the Rise from the Ashes, even though it's at the end of 1, does it maybe take place after 2? Because that could happen. I guess. I think. Like if it's more of a conclusion to that story, maybe it takes place after 2, or has that been like debunked? Guys, I have no polls. I have less than 10,000 Prima Gems. Okay, so we did expeditions. How should I use my resin? Can't do the weekly boss battles yet because I want to make sure I do the new one for Nicole. But that's after our Conquest on Saturday. I guess, yeah, she's already at 80. I think she's okay at 80 for now. I guess we can get Durin to 80. Or, actually, you know what we need to do? I need to level up. Where's Klee? Because she has Witch's homework that I can't even access yet. Where the hell's Klee? Oh, she's right here.
Each bomb's so heavy.
It shouldn't take place anywhere, as no matter where you place it, it doesn't make sense. I only say to play it after 3, so experience the original trilogy as is. It's frustrating in your mind for future games. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Durin as well. Yeah, we gotta get both of them level up. What level do they have to be? 70? Durin's already at level 70, so I could do his. But Klee's at 60. I do Pyro Red just fine. I need 5, so that's probably 2 battles. Bum, bum. So upset that I didn't get Prune. I mean, how many stamina pulls do you have? Oof. Okay. I mean, they'll probably rerun. Actually, you know, I'm curious now that because my calendar only really kind of tracks 5 stars. But I guess I could go back and kind of like fill in who the 4 stars were to kind of start seeing. I mean, it would be harder to predict because there's just so many, and they run 3 at a time. But we could kind of see like the average, like how much time is in between 4 stars rerunning. So hopefully we'll be able to get on with a future banner when you have more polls. Who's your next target again? Which team should we go with? We could try this team. debating whether I should use my 100 0 on Sandrone if she winds up being like a Nefa, or she's super important to the next region's new mechanics. We'll find out. Like we'll have this we'll have drip marketing on Sunday ish, ish. But then we should probably find out more about how they function. Special program is June 19th. Next target, Sandrone. Okay. Yeah, so by then, actually, I think your trend line... I probably have to update your trend line here. Let me update your trend line real quick. Okay, so Sparkle, I updated your trend line for Genshin. Let's update the others. No, they're good.
When you lose your way,
So by the time
gaining some
Sandrone's banner
altitude can
drops,
bring
you
some
should
perspective.
have, assuming it's phase 1, which I don't see why they wouldn't be a phase 1 character. You should have around like 85 pulls, give or take. And then by the time that banner finishes, you'll have about 120. I like to save it for when we see the Snezhnaya cast, and I can evaluate, but by this time last year, we had seen our first Nodcry character. Because Llama was teased earlier than the rest of the cast. So if they haven't teased anyone, then the way they handle things is already changing. I mean, keep in mind, Nodcry is always going to be, like, the odd one out. It's also... I also found it funny. I was literally thinking about this before the stream started. How Nodcry is, like, the shortest region, at least in a while. In that it's like 8 patches, but yet it has the by far the longest like Archon quests, because like we're doing Acts 9 and 10 now. Especially because the character from the Tevat chapter trailer for Snezhnaya probably isn't playable. There's a silhouette of the rooster sitting on a throne. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's go with this. Actually, let me switch out Klee. I think I just had Klee on there for local specialties stuff.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
Yeah, Gimmy's like 2 feet tall. No, he's playable. Unless they plan on making more 2 feet playable characters in the future. They might as well just add them in. But I doubt it.
A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Smile! Breaking news! Take me up!
And that was fast. Give me 5. Please. Nope.
Defensive mode engaged.
Hold that pose! Let's run!
Should we be upset if Sandrone doesn't have Polonia?
Locked on!
Upset? No. Disappointed? Maybe a little bit.
Locked on!
Remember when this guy took us like forever? Is this how Kaizen felt when like I started Genshin and they were helping me out in my world and stuff? Lurking, hey Destiny! Because I remember being like AR like 5 or something, and we were facing this Hydro Tulpa, and Kaizen would just go in and beat them in like 5 seconds. It feels like it's such a big part of her, basically like her other half in a way. I was saying the other day, I was kind of joking, but like at the same time, I thought about it more. I'm like, what if that's the case? What if Polonia is their weapon, and we have to pull for their weapon? Be like, no. Bum, bum. But yeah, Sparkle, I updated your trend line so you can kind of see where you expect to be in terms of polls. Now, obviously, that's just trend line based on your usual average. Whereas if you know, take a more relaxed approach, you might have a little bit less. Or if you go, grind the heck out of like events and stuff like that, you might have more. Which weapon type would he be? I don't know. Alright, what else is Durin need? Where's Durin? There's Durin. Needs oh, Klee. We're doing Klee. That's right. Where's Klee? Oh, perfect.
These bombs, so heavy.
Does that unlock Witch's Homework, or does she actually need to be 70? Nope, she has to actually be 70. Wonder if I should try for Treeby. Apparently the banners went by quicker than expected. What do you mean went by quicker? Like how the time between reruns? Yeah, it's like 4 months now, which is not as long.
These bombs, so heavy.
What Durin needs is on Paha Island. No, yeah, I know what they need, yeah. But I just needed to unlock Klee's Witch's Homework. Because Durin's is already unlocked, so... Sorry, I got the wrong. Okay, but is that what you meant though? Like how, like the time between reruns? Yeah, because it's like 4 weeks or not 4 weeks, 4 months now, which is pretty short. But that's because they have these triple banners, so we can essentially have, you know, 4 characters running in a phase, and sometimes 8 in a patch. So they'll get through those quicker. Gonna lurk while I do Selenic. Oh yeah, no worries. Enjoy. How far are you on that one again? Let's see. That's right, we can do these things now. Alright. I think this is the final one of 2. Okay, so number 12. Yeah, so if you guys weren't here yesterday, right now we have Klee selected here because she is limited. The others are standard, and we're going to get more copies of them anyway, and eventually, I'm sure. But Klee being limited, we have her. Kaizen says we should at least keep open the possibility that before we actually get to week 8, that we might switch it to Chi-Chi. But they wouldn't tell me exactly why. And then of the characters that are eligible that I don't have, the only one I can see myself getting before the end of this cycle would be Child. But that's only if the Leeway rerun is in Luna 8. Lee would have been the third option I chose. So which one are you gonna? Did you choose? Which one are you gonna go with for this round? For this cycle? Yeah, right now for me right now it's between Klee and Chi-Chi unless we get a Chronicle Wish rerun in Luna 8, in which case Child becomes part of the conversation. But we still might end up going with Klee or Chi-Chi, so we'll see. You going with Kokomi? Okay, cool. Imagining Sandrani picking up Polonia and smacking someone. So we did all the test runs. Next room will... Okay, so it says next room will be available in 3 days. So if I go there, what happens? I can't even go there. Okay. Should we do the web event? How do we get to the web event?
Myself.
Oh, here. Take part in Mage Nicole's Tea Party event and start a stand to win Premium Gems. Good music. Which is very quiet. May 20th through June 2. Has anyone done this yet? I'm gonna assume Claymore for Sandrone. I mean, she's probably... Well... Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I'm not... I mean, I guess I can see the whole... Like the way her... Well, this was back during the Archon quest. The way her design was, it kind of reminds me of, like... Almost, because like it's you know how what the hell's her name? Noelle had kind of like a maid outfit, so I can see that, you know, Noelle being a Claymore. How is this button? Oh, language. All right, enter event and more awards. Press here to season with sugar cubes. What are we seasoning? Dropping sugar cubes into different cups will bring different surprises. Complete Mr. Nine's quests to obtain sugar cubes. Log in. Confirm, log in. Share link. $20 premium gems. More of a Kave Dori, like normal attack. Oh no, apparently this one has different endings. Like split endings? Can you like create a save file and like just split the save file? Pre-register for Amelia Astro Wonderland's new version event? What is that? For each traveler you invite to support on the page, you can earn 2 sugar cubes. Chat. Copy my link. And then apparently we can like help each other out. Here's my link. The drink you give her changes what the story tells you, apparently. There's a video on YouTube. Which event was that again? So you give her a drink? I don't remember. You're talking about the Selena Chronicle, right? I don't remember which one. Alright, for each show you invite. Yeah, guys, click on that link. It's pinned now in the... Oh, wait, I pinned the wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. Coffee has her talk about rage baiting Sandrone. Tea is her time with Frostman Science. And juice causes her to have an existential crisis. Current choice is Yoi's or Jean C1. Yoi's C1 is very meh and affects her burst, which I never use. Jean C1 is probably better, but I haven't used her in so long. So my logic right now, and part of the reason why I chose Klee, so in your case, Jean is standard, so you could end up getting more Jeans over time. It might not be right away, but you can get more Jeans over time. Yoimiya is limited, so you only get cons when you specifically go for them. So you'll get more Jean copies eventually without trying, whereas this is a way to get Yoimiya's constellation without trying. Alright, invite a returning or newly registered traveler to link to you and log into the game. Oh, we can get 5. I should copy this link. Or is it the same link? Guys, click on my link. Want to be evil? Only choices are Jean, Yoi, Diluc, Dia, and Chi-Chi. Yeah. So again, Yoimiya is the only one there that's limited. Wait, Stream Elements is not shutting down? That's good, I guess. Let's see. She asked for something light, and alcohol is one of the 3 recipes, but it is an ingredient. It is an ingredient. I can't talk. I'm all congested. What if I just give her alcohol? You can try. Dang it, I can't. Living says she made a mistake. If you don't follow one of the recipes, Drunk Albino would have been funny. I'll just go with coffee. I want to see her rage bait Sandrone. Yeah. Thing is, I'll practically never get value out of her C1. But can you think of it maybe as a stepping stone? Just C2? Not only a pull on Chronicle Wish for C2, which is better, but still not great. Okay. Well, yeah, if you wouldn't use it, then I wouldn't pick it then. It was a bit disappointing. I don't remember what I picked. I'm sure I recorded it, but... chat, should I drop 1 or 3? What do you think? For the web event, what do you guys think? One or 3? Let's try 3. We got some Prima Gems. Wait, that only used up 1 of my... What? No, that used up 3. Wait! Dang it, they all went to the left side. Let's add 3 again. So there's really no difference in adding 1 or 3. It's just gonna be, hey, let's do it all at once. What are these comments in chat? Did I miss something? Kaizen's talking about the Selenic Chronicles, and then Dragon's talking about the thing where you can get the constellations every 12 weeks. What she says, if you talk to her after, is funny though. Well, thank you for satisfying my curiosity. I'll be sure not to trust Syndrome to say ever again. I honestly don't remember what I picked. Wait, how come we only got 20 on that one? Dang it. Guys, click on my link in the chat. Choose among characters I'm getting buffs. If the buffs make her usable, then I might go for C2. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised mine's still C0. But yeah, guys, if you click my link in the chat, it's pinned. We can help each other out. So what do you think? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we got 220 pulls so far. Okay, let's see if the Sparkle said they did it here. Or maybe it just takes a while to show up. Clicking it crash my stream. How'd you get the 120? I got 260s. So because it falls randomly. It's like the Plinko game in Price is Right. But they fell into this third one, the third cup with only the 1 Prima Gem. I haven't gotten any fall in the one on the far right yet. Because I assume that's gonna be like a lot. How'd you get the 120? Because it was 260s. So when it goes into that third cup, it's 60. But I got 2 of them to fall into that one. So, but yeah, it seems like it's RNG, so it's gonna be completely different for everyone. Guys, I'm like so congested. Like I don't really feel great. I'm not sick, but I'm just congested. All right, so we can't do the Witch's Lodge. We did the web events. We could do Witch's Homework. I'm assuming these aren't super long. Have you supported anyone else already for the web event? No, feel free to drop your links, guys. Feel free to drop your links. Can I do it from the web event directly, or do I need your guys' links? There's dragons. Do I just like click it, or do I have to input it somewhere? And can I support multiple people on my account, or do I? Is it one per account? Because I do have an alt. Only one? Okay. Then Sparkle, I'll support you on my alt as well. Or wait, I can just do it from the web here, right? I don't have to necessarily do it in the game. I can just log into my alt here. All right, so okay. So there's for dragon. Let me log into my alt to help out Sparkle. Oh, speaking of alts. Hold on. So there's talk that Genshin might be coming to Switch like very soon. I do have an alt that I started to try and farm Primogems and pull for Farina whenever their banner ran. So that, and then I stopped that once I got to Jean's office so that I could be like, okay, if this ever comes to Switch, I can play through the whole thing in widescreen. But then I missed out on the beginning, right? So here's the plan if it does come to Switch. I'm going to create a third alt just so it can play the intro in widescreen and record it. Then, once I get to Jean's office, we're going to switch to my alt that has some pulls. I should probably play that alt again, just to farm more event pulls and stuff like that. But we're going to do that, and then try and get Farina when they run. And then we're probably going to replay the entire Archon quest, which shouldn't take me that long. But we'll replay the entire Archon quest so I can record it. Yay, in widescreen. Oops. Leo versus Alt 1. Okay. Log in. Alright, let me get Sparkle's code as well. Oh wait, this was for... We already did dragons, I think. Or did we? Wait, dragon... Does it say I supported you already or no? I'm confused. I thought I did already. You did? Okay. Close that. Paste. So that's Sparkles. Confirm. Alright, Sparkle, you should have gotten some rewards there. See, this is the way I can farm premium gems for my alt. Genshin, daily's done. Back to Eastern. Let's go! Oh, come on. Okay, anyway. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da. Alright, what should we do then? Should we just do Witch's homework? I'm guessing these aren't that long, but... Who should we do first, chat? We have Clee, Durin, Nicole, and Prune, because these other 5 are done. Dang it, I think we have to go for Varka and rerun, which I don't really... I mean, like, Varka's cool and all, but I wasn't planning on going for them. 1 hour till I can start. It was probably a 6-hour download. Ugh, I really hope it goes faster for you. Chat, pick one. Clee, Durin, Nicole, or Prune. Again, I don't know how long these are, but I'm like ridiculously tired. So I might just sleep while we're playing. Dragon says Durin, Sparkle says Nicole. I mean, you probably want to do all. I mean, I will do all of them. I'm just saying, like, which one first. We have a vote for Durin, we have a vote for Nicole. Of course, Dragon chooses the Dragon Boy. I need a tiebreaker vote, guys. Kaizen says Nicole. Yeah, these are short. We could probably get through multiple today. I'll try. I am fading very fast, though, because I think I got less than 3 hours of sleep. But it also could just be the... Because I took mess and antihistamine so that I'm not as congested, which makes me sleepy, so... Wait, is Varka Hexen Circle? Let's put it this way. I think the witch's homework, it's a very loose definition. I think they just needed characters that qualify as Hex and Circle or like Hex characters so that, like, if you have 2 on a team, then buffs activate. So... I'm gonna unplug replay because this is a big audio delay. Alright, we'll do Nicole first, and then we'll do Durin second. Let's record. Let's see how long this takes. It's currently 10 o'clock. Homework, Nicole. The role of a guide. Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for free. If you want to find Nicole, head to the Mage's Tea Party spot just outside Mondstadt. Oh, that's the spot for the boss. Talk to Nicole. At the site of the Mage's Tea Party, you meet Nicole, who seems to be talking to someone.
already? Hey, Barbie! Aren't you forgetting something? Like a whole bunch of stuff you were supposed to give?
Barbie. I know why you can't, but I wish Cheska would change elements just so I could use her. Yeah, I know, I get that.
Me?
Is this a bad time? Maybe we should come back later.
Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, to be honest, I did think you'd be here a little later. Anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat.
Did Barbaroth's prophecy say we'd be hungry? Is hunger something that can be prophesized too?
No, of course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp, and I heard Paimon's stomach rumbling a mile away.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two! We must both be super famished.
How was I supposed to know that a place would run out of steak? We ate all that salad, but it just felt like a bowl of green air.
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake, and as you know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
You and Paimon munch happily on cookies and cake while gulping down tea. Strangely, no matter how much you eat or drink, the teapot remains half full, and there's always a fresh cookie or slice of cake on your plates.
Oh, Paimon's so full. No matter how much she puts in her tummy, there's always more on her plate.
Is this what mages' tea parties are like? We'll have to bring Varessa next time.
Is she the champion eater from Natlan's Collective of Plenty? Alice mentioned her to me once. Apparently, she's a fascinating young lady.
How does she know Alice?
I imagine if she were to attend one of our parties, we'd need to set out 3, maybe even 7 plates.
Paimon really can't eat anymore. She's coming apart at the seams. Can we get down to business now? Oh, well, sorry.
All right. I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie prophesized?
You knew all along. So just now, Barbaroth was...
Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out of whack. So she needs to head back for a while to undergo a period of silent meditation. While she's away, I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge like that?
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Nicole.
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary. As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tevad's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromancy. Octavia didn't bother to come back, and you can forget about Rhindaughter. The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me.
I didn't realize the Hexen Circle was so busy. Now that you mention it, there's quite a lot of you.
There really are. I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding. So, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to deliver your message. What's my homework? Oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information to be found in that dictionary you're carrying.
You're right, Nicole. We had a look before coming over, and there aren't any detailed instructions at all. There's only these 2 sentences.
Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for free. That's all there is.
All right. That first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second. Anyway, let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Where should we begin?
Hold on. You actually understood what they want you to do? I didn't understand a word of it.
Huh? Oh, Barbie gave me a rundown of my tasks just now. Basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and conduct some field work.
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a prophecy. How does a rundown count as a prophecy?
Well, you see, I naturally view anything Barbie says to me as some sort of prophecy. Besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance.
Is that a massive spoiler? Does that mean I came here for nothing?
What do you mean? This homework had to be delivered by you. That's a very important step. Certain formalities must be observed in order for homework to count. But we can talk about that later. Anyway, enough dawdling. Come on, follow me. We're going to... Yes. That seems like as good a place as any.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
Oh. Let's see. In the blink of an eye, you find yourself standing at the edge of a cliff.
All right, we're here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think? See that spot over there? That's the starting point.
Sealy Court? Did you just use it to...
Did I use it to get us here faster? You bet I did. These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. They're very handy when it comes to traveling about. Besides, the Sealy and I used to be angels, so we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while.
Isn't this Fenty and I once performed a duet on this island in the distance?
Yes, I read about that in the dictionary. Based on how it ended, you and Lord Barbados must have played quite a beautiful tune. Such a shame that Barbie couldn't hear a single note. When Alice heard about it, she laughed so hard her hat nearly fell off. How about we head to the next location, which should be...
Is this Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
This is the nearest Sealy Court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
Tina, you put Nicole and Kaizen since you know urine. Kaizen might be lurking. I think they're working on some stuff.
Whoa! Where did all those wolves jump out from? Hey! We're not here to hurt you! We're friends with Razor!
Although the mages are so busy, and then Nicole just does whatever she wants. In this, Razor and I once fought here together.
That's right. That child already claimed victory in the battle he was destined to fight. As long as he stands beside his Lupical, I believe he can overcome any foe. I'm sure his Lupical feels the same way too. All right, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
Whoa! When did this door appear?
I don't know, stuck to it. The style feels familiar.
This looks like Alice's handwriting. Let's take a look. Thanks for your help with the homework. Now hurry home and have a hot cup of tea. P.S. There is a surprise waiting behind this door. Hurry home? Wait a second. Why does this door look so familiar? There's no way it could lead to...
Oh,
Somewhere new? Hey! Isn't this...
hold on over there. There's a huge Sealy Court in here.
wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
So this is a gift from Alice, but why would she give you a Sealy Court?
It symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy. You've followed Sealy before, right? Only when a Sealy returns to its Sealy court does its guidance come to an end. So, to give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice must have built a Sealy court right here. This is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own homework.
But you're not a Sealy, are you?
Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. But that doesn't really matter. What's important is what it symbolizes. It's like writing a novel. As long as the main outline is there, there'll always be a way to flesh out the details, so the pieces fall into place. As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever.
I see, and here was me thinking it would end with a treasure chest.
Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
Hey! A treasure chest!
Now this homework's starting to make sense.
So this is what it feels like when the pieces all fall into place. Guess the outline really is key.
What did I tell you? It seems like this has been a fruitful little excursion after all.
Hey Daito, are you
And
winning?
It seems my story
I guess
has been
we're doing
formally inscribed in the
we're doing the witch's
dictionary,
homework.
which means
By the way, guys, it's
that
Daito's
today's
birthday. Can you guys
homework
wish
ends
Daito a happy
here,
birthday?
and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments.
Will there be more chests for those assignments too?
Well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. I'd leave clues and watch them enjoy a merry little treasure hunt. Now that would be fun. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on me, so I'm
Hiya,
not sure
papaya!
I'll get the chance.
Lost Tangerine, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Alright, we are doing Nicole's witch's homework here. Let me give you a shout out. And Echo!
6 7 6 7 6 7.
Thank you for the resub. Alright, and then Egglove gets a sub summon, so that is you have like 40. But how are you guys doing today? I see a hey. Are they leaving? Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, it's Daito's birthday, guys, if you just came into the chat.
I'm a little out of practice.
It is
these
Daito's
days.
birthday.
Any conflicts around?
Anyway, my guidance doesn't end until you open that chest. For the sake of the dictionary, can you please see what's inside?
Oh, if you guys just came in too, look what I bought today. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. But yeah, I was at the theater today seeing The Mandalorian and Grogu. Homework complete. Additional talent unlocked. Light in the darkness. After completing a witch's homework, Nicole becomes an extra character. When the party includes at least 2 extra characters, You gain the Hextrai Secret Right effects, which enhances. Increases the damage dealt by Hextrai characters' arcane projections by 300% of Nicole's attack.
I'd have lost
Yo,
myself
we gotta level
long
up her
ago.
attack.
If
I haven't played
allowed
any
myself
gacha.
to
I've
be
just
led by the
been in
whispers of
Final
the
Fantasy
abyss.
and Monster Hunter. I
Surviving
only remember
is
it as
tough.
Baby Yoda. So they're not actually
Still
Yoda. Their
used
name
to
is
them.
Grogu.
It's
Although we actually don't know if they have any relation to Yoda. We just know they're the same species. That's all.
Which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments.
But yeah, the movie came out today, so I was seeing that in theaters. It's not like a big like Star Wars like lore epic or anything like that. It just feels like an extended TV episode, which is fine. But using Nicole with Chaska. Tag is the most important stat. Yeah, I haven't put any artifacts on her yet, but we will. That was quick. We can do another one. How was it? I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. It wasn't like an amazingly deep story or anything like that, but it was like a fun little adventure. And of course, Grogu steals the show. Let's do another one. Durin. Inside the Witch's Dictionary, you must you discover an unusual message that must be delivered to Durin. Child wandering the world. Go to the Knights of Avonia's headquarters. Inside the Witch's Dictionary, you discover an unusual message that must be delivered to Durin. Who are the other two teammates? Just curious is all. Until Nicole's build is better, it's set Lolly and Farina. It's going to be official on Farina once I have Nicole and official with better stats.
Hey, Durin! So this is where you've been.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. What are you doing here?
The real question is, what are you doing cooped up in here reading a book? The weather's nice out there, you know.
Oh, well, ever since I've had more chances to interact with the people of Mondstadt, I've been having trouble telling when people are joking. For example, I saw a beautiful flower the last time I was at the florist, so I told the shopkeeper, and she said, "Ah, if you like these weeds so much, you should add some mint and sweet flowers and make it a bouquet." So I did as she said, and when I showed her the finished bouquet, she gave me a frankly terrifying look.
A unique perspective. Feels like she's the one with the issue here.
Later, Albedo opined that this happened because I have trouble understanding the meaning behind words. So after I learned the Mondstadt script, he told me I could come here and read. I was born from a storybook, so I felt that these books might be able to teach me more about the rules of this world. And, well, I guess I lost track of time. So, did you guys need something?
Friends often drop by just to say hi, so we're here at the Hexen Circle's behest.
Yeah, we have a message to pass along from Rhine-daughter.
Oh, it's from Aunt Rhine-daughter?
You okay? Don't be nervous.
No, I'm just surprised. Rhine-daughter is my mom's friend, and the mother of the dragon that once existed in my stead.
Uh-oh.
I supplanted him, took the fate that should have been his. So if she dislikes me, well, I'm not sure what I'd do.
Well, she holds it against you. Either way, you have us.
Yeah, we're here for you. But seriously, Paimon doesn't think it's anything bad.
That does make me feel better. Well, I guess I should open it.
Okay.
Ah! Where are we? Did this stupid dictionary transport us to some weird place again?
My mom's scent. I sense it here.
Whoa! Here comes a strange cat.
Oh. What's with the cat?
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf. Ahem.
This is the first time we're meeting, so I'm not sure how to address you. But since you're Hem's child, I suppose I'll stick with Mini Durin. Though you appear smaller than the Durin that came before you, that same strength flows through your veins, not a drop less. He was a child of Humus, an incomplete creation. Thus he lacked the will to control his own strength. Yet this power was beyond what he could withstand, and so it twisted him, consumed him, thus sealing his ultimate fate. Albedo claims that you have transcended this tainted blood, becoming a being much like himself.
I hate Jessercry.
That is his opinion. I remain unconvinced. I trust only the facts, only that which I see for myself. So take this chance, child of M. Prove yourself to me.
How's it going, Jessercry? We're playing through the witch's homework here. Oh,
Monsters come from?
Is this the proof you need, Aunt Rhindaughter? Very well. I'll show you what I can do. The power within me is surging to the surface. This is getting easier.
Looks like Albedo wasn't mistaken after all.
Next time, maybe don't ambush us with a bunch of monsters just to prove a point.
Still, I do feel like I can control my power more freely now that we've defeated them.
After hearing about you, I prepared a technique that would seal the dark power in your blood. I had planned to take this opportunity to pass it on to you. Of course, using it comes with a price. While it would maintain your existence in Tevat, it would also weaken your connection to this world. And you are M's child, when all is said and done. How could I allow that uncontrolled power to send you down the same path as the child who came before you? But seeing you now, it appears my concerns were misplaced. M was a terrific mother, and a far more capable one than I. And I must admit, I'm rather curious to see how far you can go. How will you, an alchemical being truly integrated with this world, find your place in human society? I've never conducted an experiment like this before. As such, you may yet hold the key to some unexpected answers.
Hey, you got one thing wrong there. Durin's not an experiment. He's our friend.
I'm not sure I understand, but I appreciate your kindness, Aunt Rhindaughter.
Ahem. And that's all Master Rhindaughter has to say.
Can we get a self-introduction at least?
Yeah, we're used to talking cats at this point, but one that can imitate someone else's voice? That's a first.
I don't see how that's important, but if you must know, I am Sebas, a simple butler. You're friends of Albedo, yes? Strictly speaking, I am his elder. So make no mistake, I am no ordinary cat. In fact, from a biological standpoint, I am no cat at all, but rather an alchemical being. You wouldn't consider yourself a specter simply because you float in the air like one, surely.
A specter? What are you trying to say, mister?
Oh, I know. Sabaz is implying that you are...
Oh, and considering how Master Rhindaughter's message ended, I suppose this technique is useless now. I'll just destroy it. Few and far between are the people that can make her reconsider. Quite the impressive feat, young man. With that done, I'll be going now. I have another message to pass along. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime.
Oh, complete. All the teammates are Chef Rise official. Yeah, the Overload Nicole team. Alright, should we do another one? Chat, Klee or Prune? I don't know how long these are. Klee? The Great Mages. Are these really short? Nicole's was like 20 minutes. Jern's was like 10 minutes. Klee's is probably like 10 minutes. So, which dictionary also includes an assignment that Alice left for Klee. Why not drop the Knights of? Why not drop by the Knights of Favonius headquarters and ask Klee about it? Is it safe for me to do? I think so. I mean, it's only gonna be, you can only do ones for characters that you have up to level 70. But yeah, if you're caught up with the Arc Quest, you should be able to do it. I can't remember when they... Does anyone remember Dragon, Sparkle, anyone? Does anyone remember when they added the whole, like, Witch's Homework thing? Nicole's at 90. This is Jern's release. Oh, so it was like a long time ago. Okay, so yeah, you can. Won't spoil anything from stuff I haven't done. Yeah, it should be if it was back in Jern's release.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Yeah, you should be fine.
Dodoko needs help. Mom said you were coming, but I didn't know it'd be so soon. Dodoko needs help? Oh, for Pete's sake. Is that the task? What? No, for Klee's sake. And for Dodoko, too. No, Paimon knows that. She was asking about the task. You know what that is, right? It's like
A task. It's something that needs doing.
yeah, something that needs doing. Oh, so like when I go blast fishing
Nicole's
or
one
Jumpy
spoils up.
Dumpty?
It didn't really feel like. Yeah, I don't think it spoils anything
It's just something you want to do.
that you haven't played yet in recent updates.
It's like
I think it's its
your
own
mom
separate
tells
thing.
you to do something. That's a task.
Like the only thing I think so far that I would say like, hey, make sure you play this before doing the Witch's Homework. We played Fischl's after watching that 2.8 summer event, and I remember I don't remember exactly what it was for, but I remember thinking like, oh, it's really good that I watched that 2.8 event.
Right. Well, every Dodoko's got to find a red four-leaf clover to become a super special Dodoko. Then Dodoko needs to become friends with lots of people and can make it through the Dodo King's trial. Once that's done, she can then become a super awesome Dodo Sorcerer! That's what Mom said anyway. Huh. A Dodo King being in charge of a Dodo Sorcerer. Makes sense, actually. But specifically, what do we need to do? No idea. But Mom said that you two would tell me. Right. Well, let's have a look at this book then. Oh, there's a note inside it. Huh, let's see what it says. At the first stage of the trial, Dodoko arrived in a forest of whispering leaves. There, past layer upon layer of hurdles, a secret lay buried, waiting to be uncovered. Seems like part of a story about Dodoko. Oh, I know where that forest is. It's where I go to blast... where I go to play a lot. Come on, everyone. Follow me. All right, let's go.
Tara, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Tara? Tara, you posted a bowl of ramen, but I didn't see ramen. Like, were the noodles underneath? Or something? 374. The Razors wonder why on his old events about his parents. What old event? The event also revealed Lisa basically adopted him. The stuff I remember from it, again, it's been a while since I played it, but the stuff I remember, I don't think was that. Clean Nicole Duran official for you. Oh yes, okay. I was like, where are the noodles? What do you want to use?
What's with all the weird stuff around here? And why are there so many hilichurls? Huh. Maybe the hilichurls brought it all here.
Oh, I bet this is where we find the turtles.
Close.
It's
But
just
the note said hurdles, not turtles. And whatever we're looking for is supposed to be buried past all the hurdles. Are there any other clues around? Is there no dodo device that can help us out here?
just trying to help me. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
What should we do then?
Mom says the best thing to do when you run into a problem is to try and fix it.
Let us be rid of these hurdles.
Yeah!
Is that great? You can change it. You can probably work with that. Oops. I was gonna ask you the alright. Yeah, I gotta send it to you to figure out how much because remember I shipped one of my things with your two things, so I gotta figure out how much is your shipping.
Alright, that's the hilichurls and barriers all taken care of. And we didn't set the forest on fire.
I was extra careful with Jumpy Dumpty. I've been getting sent to confinement less and less these days.
But just a heads up though, Tara. I think I messaged you before too. Like shipping was a lot, even though these items are not that big.
Master Jean would just likely blow the confinement room up.
That's not really what Paimon had in mind. Wait, what about the trial? Did we learn anything new?
Yep, I found this in the hole Jumpy Dumpty created after exploding.
Huh, another note.
Yup, and it's Mom's handwriting again.
Now then, Dodoko may or may not have blasted all the hurdles away, though the most direct approach is sometimes the most elegant one. Either way, thus did Dodoko make it to the second stage of the trial, which, coincidentally, was also the final stage. Even the most energetic of children need to pace themselves after all. So, Dodoko proceeded to the banks of a lake of fallen stars, passed the final trial, and obtained her reward. But could things really be that simple? Huh. A lake of fallen stars. That must be Starfell Lake!
Oops.
Let's go see what we can find!
Alright.
Alright!
Paimon's super curious about what this reward's gonna be. Fingers crossed for some kind of awesome treasure!
Alright, Starfell Lake. I also hope she's main DPS, so I can basically use that team with her instead of Klee.
Ooh, it's a chest!
Ooh.
The final treasure must be inside this thing!
Klee, would you do the honors?
You got it! Me and Dodoko will get it open.
This is where she does the
problem.
fish blasting. Is this part of the story or something extra? This is extra. So
Monsters incoming!
older characters, like when the game launched, they've naturally been power crept over the years. So this is something they've added called Witch's Homework, which then adds them to like a group of characters that got buffs. Paimon sounds kind of different. Oh yeah, Paimon got recast about a year ago because the OG Paimon VA was misbehaving. Let's see. I guess it's not not going to be that simple after all.
They want to steal Dodoko's treasure. I just know it.
That was a cool shot there with the sun. Oh, did you guys hear? Or we were talking about earlier on stream, but Tara, did you hear? Genshin might be coming to Switch. We gotta fight more people. Let's fight them.
Defensive mode engaged.
Unions converge.
Ultimatum protocol.
Shoot bomb.
Say cheese.
Yeah, remember they said that years ago? Yes, but now in the latest update of Genshin, people found that they added the Nintendo Switch login manager.
You know it implied things wouldn't be that simple. Guess it was because of those monsters.
So maybe it'll be announced at the upcoming Direct. I mean, it makes sense too because we're heading to Snezhnaya soon, which is like a big deal. So.
Yep. Now then, let's check out what's in this box.
Oh, it's
A tiny hat?
It's for Klee
hat for Dodoko.
or Dodoko.
In the Dodo clan, only the awesomest and bestest Dodokos in the land can earn the acknowledgement of the Dodo King. Their job is to help out and protect all the other Dodokos, so the Dodo King gives them a special hat. That way, the other Dodokos will recognize them and know who they can go to for help.
Oh. So now your Dodoko is one of these special Dodokos with a hat.
Exactly. The hat makes Dodoko a Dodo sorcerer now. She can use special spark magic to help even more people.
Klee,
It's Jean.
the Knights have informed me about explosions being heard from the forest outside the city.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, a little help, please.
That's because we cleared out a Hilichurl camp over there, and a bunch of slimes, too. Plus, we were working on Klee's task.
That's right.
And as for the fish over here,
Hey, that's
I
not our
might
fault.
have blasted them, but because there were monsters in the lake, I didn't do it on purpose. It's not like those other times.
I see. I take it those other times were on purpose then?
They weren't not on purpose.
I noticed the destroyed camp on the way here, and I saw the monsters fleeing along the shore of Starfell Lake. Am I correct in assuming that's all the damage, Traveler?
The rest was Paimon's doing. That's all the damage. Just throw her under the bus.
Klee, come with me. Let's head back.
Aww.
Oh, is it confinement for Klee again?
Well, the Traveler's vouching for you, so I suppose your punishment will just have to be a meal at the Good Hunter.
Aw.
You've been out and about all day. I'm sure you must be hungry.
You're the best, Master Jean.
You two are more than welcome to join as well.
Awesome! Paimon's been craving some sweet madame.
Jean treats you, Paimon, and Klee to a meal at the Good Hunter. There's no way I could read all that. And homework complete. So that one took also about 10 minutes. Pin the blame on Paimon. I thought about it. I thought about it. Let me see here. Stay with me. I might want to use Shan Yun instead of Chevrez.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Alright, so let's do prunes. Yeah, I guess I can probably look up a video where I blame Paimon. Right. Of what is contested. Inside the witch's dictionary, you discover a rather infantile declaration of war against the witches. Navigate. Mondstadt Plaza.
Take me up.
Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework. More like a declaration of war. Hehehe, little witch hunter. Have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo King. Huh. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the part about a witch hunter, Paimon would have thought this was written for Klee. Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like this.
Alice clearly knows what she's doing.
Should we try to tone things down a bit when we tell Prune? Tell me what? Let me see.
Oh, is it technically our first time meeting her? Prune, childlike dreams cherished. Tiny though she may be, this little witch hunter comes armed with astonishing depth of knowledge. She claims to be chasing the wicked witch and has followed that chase all the way here from faraway Noctri. Prune has grown used to coolly sorting through everything around her with a gaze and wisdom far older than her years. But compared with all the books that teach one to stay sober and clear-minded, Mondstadt's winds of freedom do far more than blow the mist from her heart. So under the affectionate siege of her friends, Prune, always so quick to set her jaw and insist, "I'm not a child anymore," keeps huffing, protesting, and putting up a front, even as she slowly finds her way back to the bright track of childhood happiness.
Don't sneak up on Paimon like that! Whew. Fine. But you've got to promise to keep it cool, okay? Oh, boring. Huh? You're not mad? I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious, but it's all just cheap tricks. Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? People walking past would look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not falling for that. I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, "Look at me! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!" Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot? Yeah, you could say that again.
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet you. Did you lose a bet or something?
Sounds like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Stop it! Now! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Oh my god. Alice.
Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
Pull it together, Prune. We're surrounded by phonographs.
Hello, everyone. Well, 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 I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of pomp and circumstance, but it's going to take a while to load. So I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? Play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you properly pumped up. What do you think?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Hey! That wasn't a challenge! Turn that stupid noise off right now!
Oh dear, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. If I cancel it now, you'll fail the whole thing. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate decides we should meet again.
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh! How much longer does this thing need to load?
Huh? The magic space?
It loaded ages ago.
Probably want to spoil it, but for
Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet, the Opera Epicless, or rather, a magical facsimile of it. Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created. Not bad, huh? Go on, try telling me the sense of spectacle isn't overwhelming you.
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the floor with you last time? Did you really go to all this trouble just to embarrass yourself again?
Well done. You displayed the intellect of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are. I know how much you like to argue, so I've prepared a wonderful topic that even you won't be able to refute.
So sorry to interrupt. Am I supposed to be here?
A spirited debate requires a fair and impartial judge. Naturally, you are the only candidate worth considering, and I'm sure everyone else here agrees.
That's Paimon. And is Paimon supposed to be up there?
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now.
That sounds oddly familiar. Now that I think about this, wait. Now that I think about it, so is this entire scene?
Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar in Fontaine, you know.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright for Paimon to watch from up here? She feels a little out of place.
Relax. This is my magic space, and I make the rules. I guarantee you the hoi polloi police aren't coming to kick you out.
Enough time wasting. Let's get this over with. What's the topic?
Klee is a bad kid.
Huh?
This is the topic for you to refute.
Oh
if
my
you can convince our
god.
judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
I don't want your stupid gift. Klee's your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this? You're a bad person. The worst person.
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Objection! That's pure sophistry. Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown a far greater influence than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
It's true that Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her actions. Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequences of her actions. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted. Her own mother, no less! At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of Bad Kid. No, wait. Bad Adult! Then what adult is so immature? I know! Bad Kidult!
That's what I call a comeback.
Oh, very compelling. A truly forceful argument. How's Alice going to respond?
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid in other people's eyes.
Still stubbornly clinging on. Fine. If that's your angle, then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny. In other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions.
Here, here.
Exactly. Klee is so cute. Who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes, she couldn't possibly be bad. Contrary to everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them and waits patiently until they're free instead. But most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Klee a good friend. My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It brings me so much comfort knowing that Klee has a friend like you by her side. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Klee still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Klee, are you?
Yes, she is.
Catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight to announcing the results. Esteemed judge, if you will.
Little Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Klee herself.
When it comes down to it, you and Klee are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. First things first, stop treating me like a child. And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty. You lost this time, so come out here and stop trying to fool me with that stupid doll.
Oh me, oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be sure to drop by the next time I'm free. Toodaloo!
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet! Don't you dare run away! Whoa! Everything just vanished! Classic Alice, huh? Oh, you wicked witch! Just you wait. I'll get you one day.
It's funny. Alright. Done. Let me catch up with chat. By the way, not spoilers, but for new Arkham Quest, since I'm here, I'll say it now. No, there wasn't a recast. The person who sounds weird because something during their pregnancy apparently changed their vocal cords, and they can't do the original voice anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. If you don't, is it a major character? If you don't like Venti or don't want to use him, Prune is a good substitute. I like Venti, but we'll try and use Prune when we can. Doesn't Alice actually love Prune and just plays antagonist because Prune wanted to hunt witches? I don't know the full story because I actually haven't found them in the game yet. Like this is literally the first time that I actually even heard them speak or saw any dialogue from them. I can't get I'm an idiot out of my head. Yeah, I was playing a lot. How Stephanie went for more Nekomata than Robin or Sherry with Prune. In fact, Klee almost single-handedly destroyed Mondstadt's fishing industry, which is why the Knights tries to ban her fish blasting. Oh no, yeah, we figured something like that. I'm not sure how much they appear in the Archon quest. I just read about the voice stuff. I mean, I know that I know they appear before the new Archon quest in
I'm a
the
little
new
out of
area. I
practice
just
these
haven't
days.
found them, so they're not in like the main part of
Any conflicts around?
of the story or
I'm
game.
in the mood for some
Not sure if you want me
peacemaking.
to say who. Will I be able to tell? Alright, I guess I am like dead tired. Is there anything else we need to do in Genshin? Oh, I was gonna do the other rest of my dailies. $31. So 102. 159. Seems like it's pretty obvious. Okay. Then we can just leave it a secret for now. Alright. GG's. Thank you, thank you.
Energizing combo set. Party.
Yeah, I don't mind using Venti, but we'll try and use Prune where we can. I just want to try and avoid pulling for Varka. I don't dislike Varka, but there are other priorities I have more. 6 p.m. Hey, let's go! Kaizen can start their download. Prune was entertaining. Yeah, no, that was fun. That was fun. It's not downloadable? Wait, what do you mean? Is it just... Maybe you have to wait like a second for it to... Or do you have to close and reopen the eShop? Because you technically opened an eShop where it wasn't available or something? I don't know. Let's go 10 polygrams. Because nothing matched, but eh. All I can do is wishlist and unwishlist still. Give it like a minute. Or close and reopen the eShop, because maybe it's because it's technically, since you opened it early, you're technically opening an eShop where it's not available. I don't know if it has to... Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Sparkle did all my commissions. Thank you, Sparkle. Have you ever changed to a character you liked before? For what? Didn't have eShop open until Switch Clock hits 6. Okay. I mean, try going to it anyway. Because I'll check eShop every 10 minutes or so. Like, try again right now. Let's see.
If it's you, manage.
Just tell me the target.
Alright, so we're good on her boss drops. We just need to do Notorious Hunt. Trying to switch into sleep mode, then going back in sleep mode, and same thing. Like swap Bell. For your oh, you know what? I don't think I have, actually. Oh, we have 10 days. Back to East Attorney I go, I guess. Yeah, I just check every once in a while here.
In pursuit. Surrender. Sorry, I'm late, Yanagi. My blade is already heated.
Oh, you know, there's extra challenges for you. It's up to you. I just put them up there. Because remember, I'm technically part of 2 different guilds or groups or whatever. So I hate people in both.
It's over. Time for a surprise! Press the attack. Here.
Let's see. I need them too. Ah, okay. Oops. It is midnight West Coast right now, right? West Coast? Or you mean, oh, East Coast. Yes it is. So 41, 81, 131. So I'm only doing E-core skills at the moment. Oh yeah, I prioritize the core skills just to get those done. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so tired. I hope I sleep like a log tonight. None of the game's sets released tomorrow have been removed from the coming soon page. Can you try resetting your turning off your Switch fully, shut it down and then restart your Switch? And you're definitely on the internet, right? I guess we'll do they're bringing yours for tomorrow. We've been meaning to do that for the past 2 days. Can't access eShop without internet. Can you try shutting down and then like fully shutting down, not just sleep mode, but shut it down and then restart your Switch?
Let me teach you some moves.
Hey Drolo, welcome in. How you doing today? Oh Drolo, look who I got.
Wiped him out.
Ta-da! How's the movie? I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It's not like a big lore heavy like Skywalker epic or anything like that. But it was a fun little adventure. Like I think of it more as like an extended TV show episode. But it also dug pretty deep. Like, you don't need to watch any other previous Star Wars stuff, like The Mandalorian or Clone Wars or anything like that, to understand it. But that being said, they did dig pretty deep into like other Filoni works, like Clone Wars, the movie first, the Clone Wars movie, as well as the Clone Wars show, Star Wars Rebels, obviously The Mandalorian. Play in a few minutes. I'll try fully shutting off Switch at 6:30. Okay. So how are you doing today, Durabo? Just don't want to lose progress in my game. Oh, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, just make sure you save before you do that. Stellar skills. Yeah, it even shows up the words on the screen. Stellar skills. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure it was just taking a little bit. Stellar skills. Soap shoes. And guys, remember, it's Zaito's birthday. Wish them a happy birthday. Alright, how many pulls do I have? Because I think that'll be streamed, because I am like dead tired. 0 plus... Still 21? Yeah. So 86. Alright. Chat, I am dead tired. We're gonna wrap up. We were on for 2 hours at least. That's a lot longer than I thought I would be able to last. But where are we gonna send ya? Mace is doing Sonic Adventure. Which one? I don't even know. Ruby's doing Demon Slayer stuff again. Bex is doing Tamagotchi Life. Sora Doom's doing Final Fantasy 14. What's Ash playing? Atari stuff. Also got Lanyan's name. Oh, congrats! Is that from the friendship thing? Don't know. It seems like it'll take 4 hours, 3 to 4. It's bouncing around a bunch. Well, 3 to 4 is better than the 6 hours you were expecting. So, all right. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna be watching. Again, no spoilers until I watch it. We're gonna watch the Star Rail special program. My predictions for Banner, for the record, Blade, Yao Guang, Cyrene, Finon. Those are my predictions. But Sparksy could replace Yao Guang, and then I'm fairly certain on the Cyrene, but Finon could be replaced by Anaxa, Cypher, or Mighty. Shut down to like 2 hours at the. Hey, there you go. Fast internet. Let's go. But then yeah, after that we'll just probably do the Hoyo stuff that I've been meaning to do all week, but I just haven't gotten down to it. So we'll do like Divergent Universe and Hollow Zero and all that stuff. And then Saturday, Archon Quest. Let's go. And we're going to try and do it all in one sitting. Dragon, are you still here? How long did it take you? I'm hearing that for people streaming the game, it's going to take about 10 hours. For most people, if you're just playing straight through, it's about 8 hours. Seems like I can start a Rise 10 after all. Let's go. Congrats. But yeah, so it sounds like it's averaging in the 3-hour range. Hopefully you can get it to keep going lower and lower. But alright guys, I'm so tired. Where do we send you? Question? Real quick, what's up? If Fossil skin happens, would you actually get it? There's a good chance, but I'm not gonna commit to an answer there. But there's a good chance. Let's just say it would be the most likely one out of all the ones that we have so far, plus that one. That's the one. Because you say you hate buying cosmetics, but you're begging Hoyo to make it. Just because, like, they're not gonna make Fossil as a separate playable character, you know. Like with Raiden Shogun and A, it's different because they look exactly the same. But Fossil Wars clearly looks different than Farina, so. But yeah, no, my reason for not buying cosmetic is because there's no actual benefit to it. It's just to make your characters look different. So that's why I don't think that's worth spending money on, personally. I mean, no hate on anyone who does, but I just don't. I think there are better uses of my money. You know. The benefit is happiness. I mean, I'm happy saving money. That's my thing there. I'm happy saving money. You know, I don't want to spend money on stuff that I don't need to spend money on. As I hold my $40 Grogu popcorn bucket. Same as going to rewatch a movie you've seen, which is something you've done. Yeah, but sometimes like those movies are meant to be seen on the big screen. You know, it's not like I have a 40-foot screen at home. All right, chat. Where do we send you? On Sonic Adventure 2. I'm assuming it's Sonic Adventure 2. I can't see because the title gets cut off. Sonic Adventure 2, or Tomodachi Life, or Final Fantasy 14, or Atari Randomness, or Wind Waker. What was that movie you went to see in theaters like 4 times? I mean, there was a few I saw multiple times. So which one are you talking about? Like Frozen? Or Revenge of the Sith? Speaking of movies, what's up? Mario Galaxy was better than the first one. I still have a lot of complaints, but at least had moments I enjoyed. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like that Mario Galaxy had, aside from like the first like 10 minutes, it didn't have like all the licensed music the first one did. It was really just in like the first 10 minutes, and that was like it. Did you stay for all the credit scenes? Because there's 2. My favorite part was the platforming scene. I watched both, yeah. Okay. So I wonder what that means for the future. They were in a pit and there was platforming. It's about as vague as I can be for those who haven't seen it. Yeah. No, yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Gaining some
And like I said,
altitude
I
can
feel
bring
like
some
it felt like a definite homage to the people who played a lot of Mario games. Not even just Galaxy, but like just a lot of Mario games. There's a lot of references there for the fans. I do wish one character in particular was utilized more, but they weren't. But all right, I don't know where I want to send you guys. Have we gone to Mary in a while? They're playing Wind Waker. I don't think we've gone to Mary in a while. Biggest complaint was my favorite Mario character was so underused, and the ending felt crazy rushed. To your first point there, we might be talking about the same character. And then for the ending, I could see that, yeah. No, yeah. Alright, guys, I need to actually I need to, like, pass out. Alright, if you're subbed, copy the High Papayas. If you're not subbed, redeem for the Hillabonk emote. If you have channel points, I should say. And then you can copy the old sub raid command. If you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. And as usual, follow on social media. Join the Discord. I'm not going to post the Discord link, though, because I think that one's outdated, according to Dorolo. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully better rested. Star Rail special program, and then we'll do weekly stuff in Star Rail and the ZZZ. But you guys have a good one. Good night. For the last 20 minutes, I checked timer. I was still expecting an hour of film left, and so it was almost over. I was so confused because it felt like narratively it should have been at the halfway point. There was definitely more that they could have done, but like the movie does go very fast paced, but it's not like it's like super short. It's just like it felt like it could
I'd
have
have
gone
lost
more.
myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
But okay,
Surviving
guys,
is
I'm gonna go
tough.
pass out. You guys go say hi
Taming
to
the
Mary.
beast
I'll say
within
hi too, and I'll probably be
is
there in a bit
tougher.
while I get washed up for bed. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Star Rail special program, and then Star Rail and ZZZ weeklies. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy your game. I hope the download continues going quickly. And Kaizen will be dead tired tomorrow because they stayed up all night playing the game. Alright, you guys have a good one. Bye.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.